I'm back with another declutter video. I'm going to be doing my eyeshadow palettes today. Hopefully you can see them okay because they do take up a bit more space, so I'm having to do the camera a bit better, plus the sun is shining in, so could make things interesting. But I really think this is going to be a challenging one for me because I just think I'm going to have a hard time deciding on what to get rid of. So here we go. So I've got 12 palettes here. That's a lot of eyeshadow. So I'm going to start off first with this e.l.f. quad because I just got this one. I've only used it once for my full face of e.l.f. makeup. This is the rose water one, and I know I like this, and as I said, it's brand new, so I am going to be keeping that one. Next up, this one is pretty old from Urban Decay. This is their shadow box, and it's got some pretty nice colors, mostly shimmers, but I haven't been reaching for it lately, so I'm gonna put that in the maybes and come back to it. Then this is one I got in a subscription box. It's from the Balm. It's the Auto Balm Pick Perf. It's a nice portable one with metal packaging. This one's got a primer in it and the shadows. This actually looks really nice for fall, but hopefully my mirror's not blinding you. So this is going to be another maybe to come back to. This is the Too Faced Chocolate Bonbons palette, another metal one. I do enjoy how this one smells like chocolate and has pink colors in it. It's got a mix of mattes and shimmers and some good neutral ones as well. Oh, there's going to be a lot of maybes here. This is from Colourpop and the Disney Designer Collection, and I know I like this one. I reach for it quite often, so this is going to be a keep. Next up is the Huda Beauty Amethyst Obsessions, a nice purple palette, and I do like purples, so that's going to be a keep just because I really like the shades. Another Huda Beauty, this is the Smoky Obsessions, and I don't reach for this one as often. I think I honestly have only really used this color for the most part, so it is a good neutral though. I'm gonna have to revisit this one. It's gonna be another maybe for now. Alright, this is an oldie but a goodie. I think it was the first palette I ever really had. Either that or that other Urban Decay one I showed you, but this is no longer made, but it was one of the first palettes, especially higher end palettes, that I ever got. The original Urban Decay Naked. And I, again, do like it as a neutral palette, but it is getting older. I don't know if they're going to perform as well. So it's going to have to be another maybe. Told you this was going to be a tough one. This is Anastasia Beverly Hills Riviera palette. I do really like the colors in this one. I don't reach for it often enough, but I do enjoy a lot of the colors in here. So I am going to keep this one. Another Colourpop. This is from the Zoella Brunch Date collection, and it's again got some good neutrals plus a pop in blue there, and again I'm not sure, so it's gonna be a maybe. Now these next two are ones that I had mentioned as they have highlighters in them as well as eyeshadows. So this is by Laura Sanchez and it's the Moods palette. And it's got some really nice, vibrant, colorful shadows, but it's also got two really nice highlighters here that I do enjoy using. And, well, I'm not sure how much I'm going to use the eyeshadows. I do like these highlighters enough that I think I'm going to hold on to it for a bit. And the final one is this one from Laura Geller that has a blush, which I have not used yet. I think that's a highlight, or is it bronzer? I don't know. And then these eyeshadows, 3 mattes, 1 shimmer. And I'm going to add it to the maybes and then go back through all of those. So I think in order to decide, since I have nothing in the get rid of pile yet and only in the maybes pile, I'm gonna have to do some swatching to see. Now that to me, maybe it's my skin tone, but this is the Laura Sanchez one. No, this is the Laura Geller one. That to me seems more like a bronzer in that color. I think that'd be too dark for a highlight on me. And then this is the blush, kind of more of a, how would you describe that? I want to say terracotta, but I'm not sure about that, but definitely leaning more of a brown blush. As for the eyeshadows, these are the top two. Light and neutral, and then very dark. And hopefully that's in focus because I cannot tell. And then the bottom two are again one that's good neutral base, and then the shimmery one. While I'm not too sure about the bronzer or the blush, I do think those are really good eyeshadow colors because the two neutrals are really good as a base to put under things. And I'm not sure I'd use this darker brown, but I will definitely use the shiny color, so I'm going to keep that one. I told you this was going to be tough. It's going to be hard for me to part with them because I like a lot of them. That's why I have them and why I've used them. So now on to the brunch date. I basically have used two or three colors, well, 4 colors of this. I really have mainly used the shimmers, not much of the mattes. Because it's a lot of brown. And while brown's a good neutral, I'm not a huge fan. So I just swatched 5 different browns that I will likely not use. Then we have this blue that I've never used because honestly it's a bit intimidating. But I really love Champagne Toast and Sunday Fun Day and well no, that's too dark. Cinnamon Sugar's too dark and coppery. Skinny Latte I like. Sunny Side Up I like. So out of 9 shadows, there's really 3 that I'm loving. And I know that the reason I'm fighting this is because it's a Zoella palette. And I love Zoella, or Zoe. So I'm going to see if there's other colors that are comparable to those that I like in there. And if so, then I don't think I need to keep this, but let's see. Now on to the Naked, which, let's see how these are holding up. They are old. I mean, they're still performing fine, and they're still pretty pigmented. So, gosh, this is tough. I wonder how close some of these are. Let's compare. Okay. That's lighter. That's darker. Oh boy, guys. This is a tough one. Not having any luck making decisions here. Okay. Too Faced. Let's see how you're holding up. The tough thing about palettes is that you never really like all the colors. Maybe that's why we should make our own palettes with colors that we know we'll like, but I am still liking this one. And I don't think I can part with it yet. Let's hope I declutter something today because this is a challenge. This one, like I said, is really nice for fall, but are these any colors that I don't have elsewhere? That is the question. I don't know, now that I'm looking at them, I feel like I have things that are quite similar amongst the other palettes. Yep, I think I don't have a strong enough pull to this one, and it's not giving me anything that I don't like in other ones, or giving me anything that I can't find in the others. So while it's nice and compact, I think it's got to be passed on. Now this one is quite old, so let's see how it's performing. Yeah, I like the colors in it, but it is probably my oldest palette, and when it comes to choosing palettes, I haven't been reaching for it, so I'm gonna pass that one on as well. Now, back to these two. Oh boy. I mean, I like my Urban Decay, but I also haven't been reaching for it, but it is a good neutral. But am I just keeping it because you can't get it anymore? I don't know. I guess the way I should look at it is, am I going to be sad and miss it if it's gone? And I can't answer that at the moment. And then this one, as much as I want to keep it because it's Zoella, is it worth keeping it for a few colors? I wonder if I could take them out. Can you depot them? Because then I could put them in that Z palette, but it doesn't look like it. I don't think I could without tearing the whole thing apart. Oh boy. What to do, what to do? I wish I could have your input. Well, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm being ruthless and getting rid of my Zoella Brunch date. Because as much as I love her and loved having this collection from her, I don't see the sense in keeping it just as like a collector type thing if I'm not really making use of all the colors, because to hold on to it for just one or two colors, especially when I've had it for quite a while now and haven't been reaching for those colors, and I think I can get similar colors with other things I have, I gotta be ruthless with myself and let it go. Now for this one, it's old, yes, but it is a really good neutral palette, and doesn't, well, hang on. I was gonna say it doesn't smell funky, but if you put it up to your nose, it doesn't smell fantastic either. So as much as I like it as a good neutral palette, the fact that it's old and I don't want to keep things just because they've been discontinued, but it's tough because it was one of my first special palettes, but I think it's had its time. It's gotta go, and it will give me opportunity to use other ones, as hard and painful as this is. Alright, so again, I apologize for the strange lighting that's happening right now. But out of the original 12, I'm getting rid of 4. These 4 here. A Colourpop, 2 Urban Decay, and a Balm. So I got rid of 4 and keeping 8. Again, not a huge cutback for me, but 4 is honestly more than I thought I was going to do. When I started this, I was worried that I may not even declutter any. And 2 of these were really hard and painful, but I did it to make more use of the others I have and maybe get something new someday. So there you go. So I hope you enjoyed seeing me go through this painful process of decluttering my eyeshadow palettes. Just wait for lips. That's the only one left, and I'm not looking forward to it. While there's some that I know are going to be super easy, there's also some that are probably going to put me to the test and challenge me. But thank you for watching. I'd love to know how you've been enjoying this series. Let me know your feedback in the comments. Make sure to subscribe if you are not already so that you don't miss that lip declutter video. Give this a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you soon for the next one.